You're watching Makeshift Garage.
This is Bobby T, and you're watching Makeshift Garage. Woo! You're watching Makeshift Garage. What a ride! It was probably five hours, 5.5 hours, but we made it. And when we got here, Dallas was waiting for us, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, man, it's good to meet you, too. And we got Nook over here hanging out. Check out this car. He's still hot rod, man. It's never too old to hot rod, broskies. What do we got going on?
Well, we can start over here in one of our first garages. Got a couple of hot rods.
All right. Give it a yank.
Yep.
Woo! We got a Nova. Wow. Oh boy, couple of Corvettes too. We're 3 deep. Take a look at this.
This is my brother's car.
Beautiful.
He drag races this at South Mountain. This has a 2-speed power glide, has a 413 small block with a supercharger,
Wow.
671 B&M.
And where do you race?
He races this at South Mountain Dragway.
South Mountain. How far away is that?
That's about 40 minutes where we're located.
This is beautiful. Oh man. Taking that down a track's gotta be a blast.
Uh-huh.
What in the world is this?
This is a 76 Corvette. I purchased this when I was about 15.
No kidding.
I was getting into Corvettes. I wanted a Corvette, so I
Right.
was like, I need to find the right one, something I'm into. I bought this car the way you see it.
Wow.
This one has a 420 mega blower, got a 3500 stall converter with turbo 350 transmission, hooker header side pipes, everything. Car runs really good.
Yeah, she looks beautiful. And what do we got hiding back here? Look at this gym.
I got this 69 Vet. I picked this up about last year.
Okay.
Off a woman. Her husband, he recently passed away, and she was looking to get rid of some old cars, and I was talking to this man I was doing a little bit of work for, and we got to talking about cars because I'm a car guy, and the other dude was a car guy.
Wow.
So we got to talking to her, and she said, I know a woman down the road. She got 2 Corvettes and a collection full of parts. So I got down there, and I'm looking all over the cars, and I'm like, oh my God. This car has a 427 in it with a 4-speed. And it is a big block, factory big block 69 car. It does have the red line tack. It does have the true rear end in it. They got the Indy fuel cap.
I love it.
Baldwin Motion used.
Yeah.
And it does have like the Motion paint job.
Yep.
And they did back here, you can't really see it too good, but you can feel it.
Yeah.
They did the Phase 3 tail lights. It does have a cage, custom seats in it.
Oh yeah, it's got the roll. See, I'm all about roll cages now too. The faster I go, the more I want to be safe.
Yep. Everything's about safety nowadays.
It is. You got to be safe. You don't want to die. Hey, you want to have fun. This is good stuff.
Yeah, it should come right up.
Let's see.
Motion valve covers.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Yeah, it does have some motion work done to it.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Some people in the Corvette world,
Yeah.
they're familiar with Elkler parts. This
Yeah.
is an Elkler hood.
Okay. He's talking about getting a vet.
Yeah, Vets, they are a very fun car to drive. They
Yep.
sit low. They're very comfortable.
I like this look.
Yes.
Right here, what you got right here. I even like this rough and tumble look,
Yep.
you know? That's fun. I'll take that just like it is and go have fun with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a fun looking car. And this is gorgeous, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
This is everything you'd want right here. She's shiny, she's beautiful.
Me and my brother, we took this out a couple of times, and our old man, he's big into going fast. And,
Yeah.
But we had it out. We were doing burnouts up and down the road and stuff. He's coming out. Stop. You get that car in here.
You were making him nervous.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, she's beautiful. This is 3 amazing vehicles. What do you call your YouTube?
Turnballs Customs.
Turnballs.
Yep, Turnballs Customs.
Okay.
Turnballs Racing, Turnballs Customs. You can find me on Backyard Barn Finds.
Backyard Barn Finds.
Yep, Backyard Barn Finds. Me and Parker. He's the head of the whole website.
Okay.
And me and him, we did it. He came over. He did a couple videos with me also.
That container smells dry and
Oh,
fresh.
it is. It's dry. You don't have to worry about
Where'd
no
you get
rain.
these containers?
Facebook Marketplace. I'm always on Facebook Marketplace, and I got a hold of a dude that was selling a couple.
Yeah.
And he delivered them here for me. $2,000 a container.
Wow. That's great. And they're real good containers.
Yep.
I want to get 2 good containers like this, and now they sell those things that go from one to the other.
Yep.
And make a garage in the middle of nowhere, man. Just go up and make a garage.
And it keeps them dry. And
they're metal.
they're
God
weatherproof.
forbid there was a fire, the shit fall on top. It would.
I'd much rather have my cars than this.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, I do the junking. Me and my brother do junking.
All right.
We do cars, keep the exhaust,
Cats.
batteries, aluminum wheels, all legit, do it all.
Yup, good, good.
But right here, we can step past these.
Yup.
We have a 68 Camaro drag car.
Oh, here we go.
We are getting our 496 built for it right now.
And is it also going to be a 4-speed?
This is going to be an automatic. We have a 2-speed power glide for it.
Nice.
And it is going to have an alcohol injection.
Nice.
Yep.
This is good. So the closest track is 40 minutes.
40 minutes. We're about an hour away from Maple Grove.
Okay.
Yep. Lexan windows.
Yeah.
A lot of fiberglass. It got the fiberglass trunk, rims and tires all the way around.
Oh, nice, nice.
Welds.
Oh, beautiful. Wow, those are nice. Those are sexy, man.
This is another 69 Camaro we have in our family. This has a 671 blower. This is going to be hooked up to a Turbo 350 automatic. It is in brand new Trinity, brand new motor. Built from Big Al's Toy Box. Familiar with them?
I've heard of them. I'm not really familiar with them.
My brother, he had it painted purple and white because my uncle, he had one. It was beautiful, purple and white car, and he had his painted the same one as my uncle's car.
It's gorgeous. His father's first car. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Woo!
My dad bought this back in the day, and he restored it, got it running. This is a true 69 Camaro SS. It does have the dual fuel lines, dual exhaust, the VINs, the SS. He painted it black and white because that's the colors he wanted.
Man.
It is a 4-speed car.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. It's beautiful.
And it's a solid car.
Yeah, it looks good, man. These 2 containers alone will keep you at the track for the rest of your life.
Yep. Yeah, we keep her tucked away back in the back.
Yeah, I get it. Believe me, I get it.
A lot of sentimental value with this one. Then the true story, I got my dad's first car, and I got my grandparents' first car too.
And you got your first car.
Yes, I do.
So you got 3 generations of first cars.
Yep. My Graham and Pap, they had a 64 Falcon.
Okay.
Sprint. And I still got that too.
Still got that? Yeah.
It'll be in the video.
It'll be in the video.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? We were just talking about a Falcon too. Like he was talking about getting a Vet, and I said, that's cool, and we'll get one.
Yeah.
But I would like to get a Falcon. What year is this one?
64.
64. I wonder if that's the year I want. I got to look at it.
I do have the parts car up there that I'm doing with my Falcon. Once I get my Falcon done, I would more than happy to be able to sell it to you. We can go up here. It's right beside my Falcon. We can check that out and see if you guys are interested.
All right, let's do it. So then I just kept bettering the car. Now I got a cam in it, and I'm running across issues. I'm losing vacuum, so now I got to, it's
Just chasing things.
Just chasing stuff, having fun though. We're having fun. It's a true barn find. Oh, wow. Here we go, too. Look at this.
Yeah, me and my brother, we're into the whole Harley phase, too.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah, there's a couple of choppers in here. There's a Springer.
Wow, look at this. Oh, look at this. What year is this?
This is a 1969 Beetle.
69. I think I had a 67. Is this the one that you don't need a clutch?
I think there is a clutch in this one. It is a 4-speed.
But you probably only need it for first, right?
Yeah, probably just for first. You can probably float them in that,
Yeah. I have one. It did have a clutch, but I don't remember using it except for first.
Yeah.
But it was years ago.
Yeah, we keep everything inside and keep them dry.
Yeah.
Solid car,
Yeah,
everything.
looks solid.
It runs and drives. It is a very fun car.
It's so fun. Volkswagens are incredibly fun. They're like go-karts.
Yes.
And when you turn them, they don't do this. They go boom.
Yep.
Boom.
Easy on gas. Like you can go in the store, $10. You're filling up your tank and you're driving all week.
I was telling him, and he didn't realize, but I was telling him my first car was a Volkswagen. My very first car was a Volkswagen. I think it was a 67. And I put $2.25 in. I drove all week. Now, of course, gas was a quarter.
Yep.
Shows my age. I love the bikes. Did you ever take the Springer out?
No, we bought that. That was our cousin's bike.
Okay.
And he passed away, and he willed it to my brother because they were close. They were best friends, did everything together.
Wow.
And he has over $25,000 in that bike.
I can see.
The motor, tranny, everything. There's not a nut and bolt on that bike that ain't brand new.
Wow. Beautiful.
And it is a 69 Ironhead.
Nice.
old
Nice.
school.
Cool.
Then these two choppers, these are Santee frames. This got an Evo 1340 with a 5-speed. That got a RevTech, a 103 RevTech.
Oh yeah, that thing will giddy you up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I had an 883, the old 900s.
Yeah. Yep.
Back in '88, and it was the first year they came back with them, and it sat 26 inches off the ground, so it was like a low sporty.
Yeah.
And I dropped a gear in the front, and I added a gear in the back, and I was beating 1340s on the road, and they're going, what the? That's all I did was drop and bring up a gear. And I was kicking ass with that 900 because she was light.
A 72 Vega.
72 Vega.
Yep.
I'm telling you, broskies, it's the small cars that are fun. They're fun. They're fast. They're easy to make go fast. Look at this. Whoo! No wonder you'd be the guy to have the Corvette head that we're looking for.
Yep.
Holy mackerel.
This is a 71 Stingray.
71.
The dude that we purchased it off, my brother had this for around 15 years.
Okay.
And it's a very beautiful car. It runs and drives. Got a 400 small block in it.
Okay. 400.
It's board 30 over.
Okay.
Yep, it runs really good, really good. The dude he got it from was a reupholstery guy, and he custom all
look
the
at that.
interior. Blue sparkle in
Yeah, I
the
see
dash,
that.
the seats, center console.
That's freaking beautiful, man. Holy mackerel. That's awesome looking.
70 Charger 500.
I don't know that I would do too much to this.
That's why everybody I show this to, they always say the same thing. They don't really would want to touch this. They would want to keep the patina look.
Oh, man.
Because that is the era nowadays.
All you do is just give it a light sanding, you know. Oh, it is cool. Of course, it would look good brand new, you know.
Yeah.
But
That's the way I
as
was
long
thinking
as you
about
can leave
keeping
it like this, man, just do it. Now,
Yeah.
what's in this car?
This has the factory 318,
Okay.
the factory automatic tranny,
Okay.
and the whole interior is complete. Everything is there. And it did have a vinyl top. It was blue with a black vinyl top.
Got you.
With blue interior.
There's something about vinyl that I don't like.
Yeah, I usually kind of veer away from vinyl top cars.
I know.
Because, you know, under it, it's always bad.
It's always rusting.
Yep.
I have a 67 Camaro, and I think it had a vinyl top, and the top sucks.
Yeah.
And so it's gone now, but you can see all the bodywork and rust that's been on it. So we got a lot of metal work to do. In fact, that's what we're building the motor for.
Very
so
good.
we should have a lot of fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
I got to do the C-clip eliminators so I don't spit an axle.
Yep.
This, I want to put frame connectors in it, and I want to put a roll bar in it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? But I want to make it go. I want to try to get as many ponies as I can. That's why we made this trip. Hopefully this head is like everything that we're praying for. Let's take a look at it. It would be funny if it was the sister, the match to the one that we got.
It would be funny.
Because you said this one, yours came from Long Island.
Yep.
Mine came from Long Island. They're bastard childs miles away from each other.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Then up here,
Uh-oh.
I can show you the Fords.
Let's check out the Fords, because I'm a Ford guy after all.
Yeah, these are all Chevys down here and Dodges. We'll check out the Fords now.
We done with the Chevys. Let's get on the Fords. I feel different in this garage. I feel different. I feel more at home here. Look right there.
Yeah, because I'm quite a fan of you guys' I watch you guys' videos and I see you guys run a lot of Fords.
Yeah, we got Fords.
Yep.
That's what we do. We do have a Chevy, but we got Fords.
Yep.
And he does want a Vet, and I do, you know, I'm definitely into the smaller cars. I just like the Falcons. I like the smaller cars. I used to have a Pinto. I used to have a Maverick. You know, I didn't have the money. Some dude had a couple of Mavericks, and he was really affordable, but I just didn't have the money.
Yep.
And I had a 71 Maverick. I think a 71, and it was so light. Oh.
Yes.
Just put a 302 in it, and you're good.
Yep. And it is
It's going real good shape.
very good shape.
Yeah.
It is a 64. That's why I bought the parts car for the trim. Just all the parts we may need.
Is that a 302?
That is a 302, and it's bored out to a 347 stroker.
Got you.
And it runs on alcohol.
Oh, gotta love that, man. Oh.
Now I'm not sure if it is a Sprint, but it is a 64 Falcon. Some people they're real good with if they had a 6-cylinder in it or not.
I'm not that good. I'm MakeShiftGarage.
Yeah, I'm not that good either. I was always told about if it was 5-lug or 4-lug.
And this one is 4.
Yeah, it is a 4-lug, but it's...
But you know what? I see that we could stuff a nice engine in there, and that's all I would care.
Yeah, and you can see the tunnels and
Yep.
shock towers, they're all still there. They ain't rotted out. They ain't gone.
They look solid. Look at the way these dive down, you know, like in the Mustang, they come more across, you know? Yeah, this ain't in bad shape either.
Yeah, the doors, they shut like they're still brand new.
So you got a little hole here, but you can put your catch can right here.
Yeah, that's weight reduction.
That's it. And what do we got here?
This is another Vet.
Yeah. What year is this one?
This is I think this is 1981.
81.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, this is one of my Paps cars.
Okay. And what's hiding under there?
That is a Ford LTD.
A Ford LTD.
That
I had a couple of them.
My Paps' dad's car.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's my great-grandfather's car.
Oh, no kidding.
We keep all the cars in the family.
Yeah.
We don't let them go anywhere.
No, that's good. That's good.
They always have stories behind them.
We'll do it. We'll come back. We got a little trailer we rent all the time.
Yeah.
So we'll take the trailer. We'll take a trip back.
Here, Vice Grip Garage, he calls these the Terminator broccoli injection.
Yeah. Yeah, he's funny.
Yep.
I like him.
Yep,
The Sparkulators do.
The Sparkulators, yep, I love watching his content.
Yeah, he's funny.
Too.
He's a funny guy. And what's this?
350, small block.
Okay.
It was out of a van.
All right.
Just some spare motors to have laying around.
Yeah.
Just for a project that comes in, somebody needs a refreshing one up, or
Right.
just stuff a motor and training in it.
Right.
We keep them laying around.
Keep them laying around. That's what it's good for. Hey, believe me, I know. Listen, people are hooking us up, so we're going to definitely hodgepodge a bunch of stuff together and meet them up with a tranny and pop them in a car and take them to the track.
Take them to the
track. And we got a lot of young guys by us now, and they're starting to get interested, man. They're hanging around the shop. The other night, we had like 7 or 8 guys. They all between the age of 20 and 24, and they're all hanging out, you know, talking smack and having fun. And
that's awesome, though. The younger generation's in the car still.
They're getting into it, man. They're getting into it. So it's good. It's good. Devin got into it. He got his first car at like 13, and he had a 68 Cadillac given to him when he was like, what? Probably 13.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So like I was saying, this is the country. And how many acres are here?
We got about 50 acres.
50 acres. That's America, broskies. That's rural America.
Do whatever we want, be
Beautiful.
loud.
Shoot your guns, raise your animals, have hot rods.
Yep, have hot rods,
gotta
ripping
love
up and
it.
down.
That's beautiful, man. Dallas, let's go head to the next spot and check out these heads.
No problem.
Let's go. The old man's like 83. He's hot rodding around the back. I'm trying to keep up with him. Dump her down, Dan. Dump her down. Hooked us up with a nice Harley. Woo! Gotta love that, man. We're putting that right on the car, broskies. Now, what is this? This is a 650?
I believe it should be a 750 or
750. Well, we'll check it out, man. We'll go through it real quick. I don't even think you have to. I think I'll blow this thing out and put it on the car and fire it up. Check this head out, man. He gave us some valve covers with it, and look at his head. Couple of $100, bro. We got us a freaking machine. Check this out. So this had a little bit of work done where? Right here.
Yep.
It looks like they did a good job. It's nice and clean. And I think on the inside, you could see it had a little bit of work done right here, I guess. And that,
a little bit of at work.
And that looks good. That looks clean. So I ain't too worried about that. The numbers are the same exact numbers we got. Now, show us where the JJ stamp is, right?
JJ stamp?
Yup.
Should be right. JJ Engineer Racing Engines.
We might have the freaking bastard brother to this thing. Holy mackerel, could you imagine they were separated from Long Island and now they're back together again? It's a love story, bro. I cut it in half, remember? I got a video. The back half of the frame, I never seen a frame so rotten. The guy must have dipped it with his boat over and over. There was nothing. It was so bad that it broke while the guy was driving it, and the rear end shifted and the thing fell out and everything just died and he had it towed home. He gave it to us for nothing, next to nothing. Right through the frame. You could put your fist through it. On that side, it actually broke. I had to come along it together to drive it home and put it back together. I put the back rear end, moved it, bolted it up, come along it, drove it home, then I cut it in half right in my yard. It wasn't even level. It was like not level. So I just leveled it the best I could. I cut the thing in half, took the bed off, cut the frame in half, found myself a two-wheel drive frame. Otherwise, I would have used the whole frame. And I just cut this one right where I cut that one. I put a shim behind it, bolted it, and then I welded it up.
A little bit of fabrication.
I've been pulling 14,000 pounds with it. It's fine. This is the way it was given to us. It sat in the barn. Look at the dirt. But the numbers are the same right here. It's got 3946074. And I don't see, let's see, you see it? Your eyes are probably better than mine. Might be on the other side. Yeah, well, the guy was a real hot rodder. He has 4 full hot rods for sale right now. He died. So they just, they're selling off the hot rods. They're selling off, and this was just it was an oddball. Nobody really wanted it because, first of all, nobody probably knows what it was because there wasn't another one, and they just,
When you see that winner stamp, you know you got something.
So we ended up with this, A buddy wound up with it, and then he gave it to me. Here, hang on to it, because I'm going to jump. I don't want to rock it down. Oh, with the 410s?
Yep, we converted it to a dually. It was a single wheel truck. We converted it to a dually.
Right.
Yep. They got BBK headers. They got a 5.7 Vortex.
Nice. Yeah, I love pickups,
Well, yeah,
He's got a 65 Ford, and that one's cool.
I got a 72 camper special. Yep.
Yeah, he actually had the camper bed, right? And we sold the bed had the box
on the side.
Yeah, for the donut truck, which we should have kept. That truck was super clean. We ended up cutting it up and using it for his truck, which was not super clean.
Yeah.
And we made a good truck out of his because he wanted that one.
Yeah.
4-speed 250.
Mine's a four-speed.
Yeah.
F350. It was actually my grandfather's truck. He used to have like the old tow boom on the back that was right in the center of the bed. Now I took that off. I still have it.
Yeah.
But I want to patina it. I want to clear coat it all over it.
Right.
And then just drive it the way it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's been fun. It's been real, brother.
Oh yeah. Nice meeting you.
It's good to meet you guys. Yep. We'll definitely see you soon. We'll talk. We're going to get on the road. We're heading about an hour from here, and some dude's going to hook us up. He's got a bunch of... Before we came, we put a little video out. Yo, we're heading to Pennsylvania. You got stuff you want to clean out of your garage, let us know, man. We'll come. We'll help you. Yep. Help us get down the track. And this dude's like, yo, I got this, I got that. Come and get them. So we're heading there next.
Good for you.
We're heading there next. Oh.
For drag racing. I ain't going to use it. I'm sure you guys can use it.
What do I not have in my car? I got this little rod sticking out of the wall. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. You the man. Dallas, thanks, brother. We'll see you guys. What was your first name?
Justin.
Justin.
Yep.
Justin, we'll see you. And who's the worker over there?
His name's Bucky.
Bucky, he's busy working, man. That guy worked the whole time we were here. He's like banging wrenches and hammers. And Bucky, we'll see you later, brother.
See you, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Look at that.
You guys have a safe trip.
So, Dallas, before we go, we want to look at the fire truck, right? Yep. But we want to know about this thing. What is this? What is this?
It's a 1971 Vega. I got a 406 small block getting built for it. 2-speed power glide. It does have a Dana rear cut down.
It does? You got a Dana?
Yep.
That's what I got. I run a Dana. Oh, 60?
456s. He has a 60. And it has 456s. It does run on a 31 tire.
Nice.
Yep.
And it's got a roll cage.
Yep, roll cage.
He's good to go.
Yep, this is what I drag race.
This is your drag race car.
We're getting ready to tear it down for winter, get it ready for the bigger motor.
Yeah.
Updates and things.
Right?
It's going to be a lot cooler when it comes out of the lab next year.
And we'll come back. You know what we'll do? Maybe we'll drag a couple of trailers and come out and we'll bring the car. We'll go have a good day. And we'll pick up the Falcon.
When I'm done finishing up all that trim on that extra Falcon, you guys.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You're the man.
No problem.
Thanks. Brother, it's good meeting you.
Yep, you too, boy.
Good meeting you. Give me that hand again. I missed it. There you go. That's the one I want. All right, let's rock and roll, man. We gotta roll. I gotta look at this fire truck quick.
Yep.
I bet I can sell that. I know a guy bought the same fire truck for 10 grand. He wants $5 grand for this thing, and it runs with a brand new motor in it. $5,000. I'm shouting Adam out on this one. He bought his for 10 grand, and it needed a motor rebuilt and other work. This one's $5 grand with a, what does it have? A diesel motor?
Diesel 3208 Cat with a 6-speed transmission.
Wow. And so this thing is ready to go. We could drive this all the way back to Long Island just the way it sits.
Just bring some batteries.
Bring a couple of batteries. Yeah, they go right here, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Here.
Oh, look, they're even tucked in a little bit nicer. Would you look at that? And you could get your pizza workers to sit right here. Strap them down. Pizza workers, sit down and unite. We're getting this thing going.
You got your ladders to work on your cars,
Here we go. You got ladders to get on the roof and clean it. Hey, this is cool, man. This is a really cool fire truck. This actually works. And look, it doesn't even need tires. It's got beautiful tires. Look at the rubber. This tire is $400. Are you kidding me? This is a no-brainer. If any of you guys are looking for a fire truck, you want to make a pizza truck out of it, you want to make a cooker out of it, you want to just have a fire truck, Adam, you could come and get this one for $5 grand and drive it home, and it'll probably run for the next 25 years. It's a bad day for this guy. Jeez. Now, tell me again your first name.
Jalen.
Jalen, that's right. I wrote it down and then I forgot to look.
Yes, sir.
Jalen, it's
Nice
good to
to
meet
meet
you,
you.
man.
Nice
This
to
is
meet you.
awesome. This is the mobile, huh?
Yes, it is. The motor. You can go up and take a look. I was just pulling it out.
It's got the fuel cell going.
We pulled the motor out of that thing yesterday.
Yeah, where'd you pick that up?
So we drove to Virginia to pick that up.
No kidding.
So what we're gonna do is my brother needs a project. He wants to do 6.0. He wants to do like the newer LS stuff.
Go new on it. Yeah.
So
Strip it down, paint it.
Exactly. So the body on that car is very, very, very good.
Okay.
Paint. Somebody just painted it 1,000 times.
Yeah. What motor was in that? 400?
That was at 350.
350.
Yep.
350 was in it.
Yep. Why am I keeping this motor?
If you're not going to use it, right?
Oh, I'll use it one day, man.
That's the way we
Use it
do.
one day, man.
That's the way we do. We go, what am I going to do with that? Well, I don't know. I'll put it in something.
It ran. So
Yeah.
we bought it. We paid like $2,000 for it.
Okay.
And the guy couldn't get it running for nothing. So we put it on a trailer, pushed it on a trailer. She was my steering girl, and we got it on. We got it home, and I was just looking through. It ended up having a bad MSD box.
Ah.
Bad MSD box, and then the big thing, they didn't have no chassis ground. No chassis, dude. I'm looking for a chassis ground. Nothing. So I put a beautiful chassis ground.
By the right up.
Same thing.
So.
And the motor ran really well. That's why I'm keeping it.
Right.
I'm into C10s, S10s, like just smaller trucks.
Right.
That's what I'm into.
Mm.
So this will go into something. Like I said, that came out of that when I bought it.
What, that motor there?
Yes.
Now, what is that?
That's a 350 as well.
That looks like it's got nice heads on it.
Yeah.
Well, they're not opened up, but.
This truck, I'm pretty sure, was like a street strip truck before.
Okay.
The guy, I was getting into hot rods and stuff. I needed to learn. I was like, I want to buy something nice. And I bought this. I bought it with a 350 in it.
Right. Now you get the 383 stroker in it.
Yeah, I'll show it to you guys.
Yeah. You gonna fire it up or you bringing it out?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll pull it out and...
All right.
Yeah.
I'll move it if I'm blocking.
No, this little truck, dude, you can go. You
can move it right around.
Anywhere. After I start the truck, I got around 7 pounds of fuel pressure. That's what I want.
drops down to 4.
Drops down to 3 or 4. Guarantee you that fuel is getting hot right there.
It's getting hot.
I would love to bring the fuel through the back.
Yeah.
Nice spot.
Yeah. Just bring it up somewhere else, man.
Yep.
And because these, you just take them and turn them around.
Exactly.
And then flip this.
Exactly.
Flip this.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you put an elbow on this, I think.
Yep.
Or you put it in the line.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I never
And
had a
plug it.
problem. I only ever had that. I only put it like this just because it looked good.
Yeah,
I
no,
had it coming
it's-
up through the side.
It's cool,
You know,
it's
like-
clean and everything, other than the fact that possibly it's getting heat.
Yep.
I got mine. Mine comes from the other side, comes up there and comes up and around,
Right.
and comes into the back.
Right.
But and then
Yeah.
I put another hose around it so it
What's
don't rub
the
on
problem
nothing.
with it coming through the back?
That's no problem. Like when you launch it, it's opposite of the gravity feed. No, that doesn't matter if you got 5 or 8 pounds of pressure.
Yeah, it's all about fuel pressure.
I know. I got a solid 8. It stays at 8.
Are you
With a
running
mechanical.
Mechanical.
With a
I
mechanical.
just switched from a mechanical to an electronic.
Yeah.
And I like it for the fact that I can tune this motor. I can tune fuel pressure,
Right.
do anything I want.
Right.
We have Maple Grove Dragway, and then we have, I'm a big fan of Cecil County.
Okay.
I don't know, you probably heard of Cecil County.
I haven't heard of it, but I'm just getting in the game, so
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Cecil County.
Yeah.
They are really nice over
And they
there.
got sticky on the track, so it kind of like don't have to worry
I
about
mean, they
hitting
run
the
the
wall.
fastest cars in the world over
Right there, yeah.
Over in Maryland, Cecil County, Maryland.
Okay, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's where you were born and raised, right there, right?
I was born in Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore,
Yep.
Baltimore. Okay.
Yep, Baltimore, and we decided to get out of there.
Get out of Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
know.
it wants, yeah.
It's good for making money. I still go down to Maryland to work.
You do.
I come up here to live.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah, I'm way out in the eastern Long Island, so I became spoiled. It's like if you've ever been out there, it's wine country, potatoes, corn.
That's
I mean, it's
awesome.
like, and it's New York, but it's Long Island. It's way out on the
Oh,
fork.
that's awesome.
So it's country bumpkin living, you know. It's nice, but it's getting crowded.
We'll get there one day.
I was gonna say that's a dream.
People, it is a dream. It's a dream area, and I remember going out there 30 years ago, thinking I'm never gonna be able to, you know, get roots here. And then I just started praying, saying, you know what? That's negative. I'm gonna stay out here.
Yeah.
I've been out there, started a business. I've been out there ever since.
Yeah.
Started painting houses, and that was it.
Yep.
And I'm a house painter. My wife says, you can't build a house. I go, I can too. She goes, show me. So I went to Shelter Island, and I knew a builder, and I said, hey, you're really busy, right? He goes, yeah, I'm so busy. I go, why don't you let me build one of your houses? He goes, you want to build a house with me? I go, yeah. I took my painting crew, and I turned them into a building crew. We went and built a house. And then I took my wife, I said, get in the car, I'm going to show you a house I just built. And I took her over to Shelter Island, I showed her the house. She said, you built this? I said, yep. And she says, all right, let's build a house.
Let's do it.
So I got to build my own house, bro. You got to get the woman on your side, and then, you know.
I don't have no problems with her.
There you go.
Yeah. I get the little treats. That's what matters to me.
Yeah, there you go.
You want to drive to Virginia? Let's go fix something.
Let's go do it.
And then I'm fine.
And you're good. All right, that's good. That's good. I like it. Woo! So this sounds really good. Now, what paint do you have in there?
The second quart, I'm pretty sure it's a Moroso.
Rosso, yeah. And what is the lift on the paint?
It's 580.
580 lift. That's what we got. 580 lift. Yeah, they don't like the idle music. So Cam, I've been working for him. I've been working.
I'm running headers, and I'm running a straight pipe. Dumps right behind the bed.
Right. Okay, good. Yeah, see, they won't let us run that at our track. It's only an 1/8 mile. It's the only track on Long Island, except for there's a round track in Riverhead. But it's the only straightaway we got. It's only an 1/8 mile, and they just got sticky now. They've been open for years, and they wouldn't even let us put sticky down. It's really hard over there.
Yeah.
So, but finally they're putting sticky down, so now stuff is hooking and everything's, you know, now people are breaking stuff.
You're blowing drive shafts out. You guys get, like, some of the problems that you guys run into is, like, so weird. Like,
Yeah.
some of the problems, I'm just like, man, if I had that problem with my truck, I'd be like, fuck. Like, you guys are good at thinking through it, though.
I wiped out a cam, right?
How
Then
did you do that?
I ripped it out, wiped out a lobe. It ate a lobe. Boom. High zinc oil in it, plus additive. You know, I did everything right, but it didn't matter. Somebody
What
told
did
me
you do for break-in?
that's what I used. I used break-in oil. I
Yeah,
regular.
so, but when you immediately start that motor
Yep.
after you throw that cam in, everything, you're ready to do the first start.
Yep.
What'd you do?
I held it up about $2,000 and went up 25, $2,000, 25.
You did it right.
I know, that's what they said. They said I did everything right, but still you could lose a cam. So somebody gave me that cam, it was brand new, and somebody gave me another cam that was brand new.
Were rockers too tight, maybe?
No, because it's the zero. It's with the hydraulics, it wiped them out, right? So I whipped the cam out, dropped it on the ground, broke it, threw it away.
Yeah, I watched.
So I took another cam, I popped it in, and I broke it in, and it sounded great, and all of a sudden I developed a knock. So I shut it off.
Yeah.
I moved it around, I lost the lifter. So I pulled it out and put a brand new lifter in it.
How'd you? What'd you pull the push rod? What you
I
did?
had to take the whole freaking intake back off, and then I pulled the lifter out, then I put a new lifter in, put the rod back in, locked it down, put the intake back on, fired it up, broke it again, gave it another broken. I developed a bad lifter on the other side. I had to shut it off, rip it apart, pull out another lifter, put a new lifter in. I had a bunch of lifters soaking in oil waiting to go back in. So 3 lifters I lost, and now it's perfect.
So I'm an AMSOIL guy.
Yeah.
Everything I run is AMSOIL.
You never had a problem?
Never ever. So the reason why I'm so AMSOIL is because I had a Silverado that it always just when I bought it, had this tick to it. It felt
Yeah.
like, man. The first day I put AMSOIL on it for my first oil change.
Yep.
And dude, it was like an instant change.
Wow.
That truck, it was like truck quieted down. I was like, well, I need to choose an oil to put in my shit, in my stuff. And
You went with AMSOIL, and you've been happy ever since.
everything I've had is AMSOIL.
There you go. You heard it. You heard it firsthand. AMSOIL's the oil, bro. This is awesome.
This is garage built, man. This is right here in this garage.
I love it. I
Hours
love it.
and hours and hours.
That's
and
what we do.
hours
We
and
make shift
hours.
it. We built a lot of stuff in a tent, in a greenhouse tent, sweating in the summer with the doors open. And then finally we covered the tent, and then finally my wife threw us out of the yard and we got a garage. So,
hey.
you know, we started moving up.
Yep.
You know,
that was my plan with this. I was going to try to build it, do something with it, but my brother needs a project now.
You know what? It's good for him to have a project.
I would love him to have a project.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it's sticking.
Yeah, no, it's the way the hinge is you got to pull it this way.
Oh. Yeah, well, and he's got it looks like he's got a good tranny to start with, right?
Yeah.
Got headers.
Yep. They should bolt right up. I mean, headers won't work, but I said...
the headers won't work for him.
No, because he wants to go to like a 6.0 or something like that.
Okay.
LS stuff.
Yeah. Oh, right. That's what you said. Yeah.
So, we'll see. I mean, worst comes to worst, he'll sell it. Sell whatever's in it.
Sell whatever he can to get what he needs.
Yep.
There you go.
We noticed this thing lifted. It was crazy how there was the motor in it. Man, this thing came up 3 inches.
Oh yeah.
It was wild.
Oh yeah.
I got a few parts here laying around. I'm gonna donate to you.
All right, so we'll take some donated parts since we're riding around the countryside having fun.
I heard you were giving them to some young guys, and
yeah, we got one guy, James. We just gave him a 454 block, and once we gave him the block, somebody donated some stuff. So another guy donated. So we're helping this kid out. We're like, all right. Yeah. Join the Makeshift Garage team, man. Get yourself a car. Let's get to the track.
100%. 4 years ago, I did not know how to turn a wrench.
Right.
I did not know how to turn a wrench.
Right.
I started doing HVAC, and it got me turning wrenches and stuff. So I decided I've always wanted a hot rod.
There you go.
Let's get into it. And so I bought this thing and came with the 350 inside it. Drove it around, had some fun. I was having a lot of overheating issues with that motor.
Right.
What you'll find with these S10s is you can't fit much radiator. You cannot fit.
I remember years ago I knew somebody that had one. Same thing. He had 350 in it. It was always overheating. It was in LA. Listen to this fan. That's what you need to keep things cool. Watch this. You can feel the air. Woo, it's like air conditioning in here now. Look at things blowing around, man.
I'll tell you one thing. Everything that I'm giving you, I know worked.
Okay.
I know.
That's a good sign.
Came off with the motor running.
So here we go. Look at that. He's even donating some ramps to James. He'll love it, man. He'll love it.
Take those wheels if you guys want them. 2 rear wheels.
Oh, those are rims for a Chevy?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure they came over your truck. 2nd gen.
Those?
Maybe.
Well, they might have.
If you want them,
sure.
Take them. They're good to sit your car on, whatever.
All right.
I'm trying to clear out, man. I'm getting so cluttered in here. Man, those things can be a pain if they're sitting in the back of the motor. Because I'm Chevy.
Remember. 4's in the front.
Yeah. I wish sometimes I had a 4.
We got lots of stuff. So James is going to be very happy because, you know, he can use some of this stuff. But we're building a 350 small block too, so this is going to be awesome. That's a 650?
That is a 600. I want to say it's a 600.
600.
Throw this on a 350, 327. This thing's just looks sturdy, but it'll run.
Here we go.
Okay.
I got these L88 heads.
Right.
That's what we just picked up. We picked up one. I had one, and this guy had the other one. He had the sister to it, you know. So now I got 2.
What size is this?
He said this was a 750.
Yep, it looks like it.
So he gave us that. He gave us
a donation.
Donation.
Sweet.
Yeah, he donated that, the covers, and look at that gas pedal. Pull that gas pedal out. Look at that thing. That's a race pedal. So now we got 2 heads for our build. This is, you know, we're doing a big block.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, we're doing a big block. We're gonna have fun with it. Leave that up there. Yeah, we should be good.
That truck. So last year we found it on Marketplace for $1,500.
Okay.
And somebody came up, or somebody went and looked at it before us, and they said it didn't run, it didn't drive. So apparently a mechanic went up before us and couldn't get it running. They put a battery in it, tried to put fuel in it, couldn't get it running. Well, that's an F350. It's a 90 F350. It's going to have 2 tanks. I guess the guy didn't know about a fuel selector switch. So I was on call because I do heating and air.
Right.
So I sent, she went up to New Jersey for me to go give them the money. I had my tow guy come and get it and bring it home. So I bought it. I was like, worst comes to worst, I could pull the axles and get my money back.
Right.
You know, I mean, come on. So I pulled my work van up, and I was like, oh, well, they said I need a battery. So I left, I went to the store, came back, and put a battery in it, and I started cranking. I'm like, crank's pretty good, man, whatever. So I saw the fuel selector switch, and I hit it. And started cranking on it, couldn't hear a fuel pump. Didn't hear no fuel pump. So I hit it back and hit it again, and I heard a fuel pump that time, but the gas gauge went down to E.
Dump some gas in it.
Dumped some gas in it. That thing sat for, I want to say, 7 years or something on a farm. Like
Boom.
that. I bought it a year ago, and I haven't, what did I have to do to it, Ange? A gas tank?
Yeah.
Gas tank and brakes.
Wow.
It was an older guy. I bet you the story was, he was just done with it. It
Yeah.
wouldn't start one day. He was sitting beside.
He just parked it.
Yep.
That's what happens.
Sat right next to a barn that entire time.
That's what happens. That's exactly what happens.
Yep. And the lady told us, if you bring anything less than 1,500, tell her don't waste your time. I told her,
Just give him the 15.
take 15. I paid $600 to get it towed back to PA, and God, I mean, I own all these freaking vehicles, and that's my favorite one. Yep.
All right, we're gonna hit the road. We want to thank you, man.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Yep. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
appreciate it. Thank you.
We're gonna, hey, listen, we're gonna see some video of you now. You gotta get some video down the track, get her the phone, man, do it this way,
Yeah.
do it this way. Couple of passes down the tracks, and hit us up, tag us.
That one.
I'm in Pennsylvania, guys.
Have a
All
safe
right.
drive.